Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of time has arrived. He's been away for quite some time. You have seen him on YouTube with his most popular broadcast ever, the Josh Wine Show podcast. In 3 months, he had episode 4. Now, making its comeback tonight, episode 5 premieres. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Josh White Show podcast. Monkey. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 2021. Welcome to the return of the Josh Ryan Show podcast, episode 5. My name is Josh Ryan. So let's get on with the show. So much I want to talk about tonight, guys, in regards to the whole COVID thing that's been happening lately. My heart goes out to everyone that's suffering, as well as they're bringing in vaccines now to cure it. We don't know when they'll be in the hospitals, but if you're on the list, ladies and gentlemen, you will be eligible for the COVID jab. Also, last week, there was supposed to be a car meet that was supposed to happen at the UWA University car park. That never seemed to happen due to COVID requirements. What does that mean? Does that mean that we got to wait till March? There's also been a lot of talk and rumors regarding the state election as well. What does that mean? Does this mean now, with the early voting, will Labor carry on, or will Liberal take the win in March 13th state federal election? Also, breaking down AEW, ladies and gentlemen, Dynamite, huge show. The Big Show has now signed with All Elite Wrestling. There's even talks of this new show that's premiering on Monday. It's coming soon to the AEW YouTube channel, All Elite Wrestling Dark Elevation. Also, breaking down Elimination Chamber. 2 guys. The Miz is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I cannot believe that. As well as now, we got Bianca Belair and Edge as the Royal Rumble winners. So tonight, we're going to sit back, we're going to chill, we're going to answer some of your questions. All right, we just got a comment that just came through from Mopa727, and he says, hey man, what's cracking? All right, guys, if you're joining me live right now, please like, subscribe, and follow to me right now at this website. I will just put up right now. I hope you are all having a wonderful night for your Thursday. Wherever you are, we are live right now. I know I said 7 o'clock, but I just had to go on early, being the long weekend. So, guys, if you haven't followed me on YouTube, please follow me right now, www.youtube.com/L, search it up, Joshy Wine 1991. Now, I was hoping to, get this as well on my Facebook, but for some reason, you can't seem to do the multi-shares of the podcast, because you have to upgrade and this and that, It's crazy. I mean, if there was a way, right, guys, that I could, stream on different platforms, it would be awesome. All right. So if you have any questions or anything you want to ask in anything, please let me know. Sammy, thank you for subscribing to the channel, love. Thank you so much. All right, got another comment coming through from Mopar727. Goes, how are you? I am going very well. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much. So yes, so much I want to talk about. Tomorrow there's a movie that's coming out, Tom and Jerry. If you haven't seen the trailer, I suggest you check that movie out. It is awesome. It is going to be a good movie. If you have little kids, I recommend checking that. Also, Mortal Kombat is coming in April. I've seen the trailer for it. It looks sick. As well as Fast and Furious 9 in May. All right, guys. So we're going to have a little Q&A. I always do this in my podcast. So if you have anything you want to ask me, go right ahead. And thank you so much for your subscribers, guys. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking and following me. I know I've been away for about 3 months since my last episode last year. Just been having a lot going on, man, eh? Like, losing my good mate, Gibbo. He was a true friend. Recently, about a week ago, I did a song, if you haven't checked it out on YouTube, called My Long Lost Friend. We've got about 19 or so views on that, so thank you for all the love and support in regards to that song, guys. I could not thank you enough for that. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, definitely check that out too. All right, going to read some of your comments that's coming through right now, guys. Please, if you are watching me right now or missed any of my previous episodes, please follow me right now. www.youtube.com and search Joshy Wine 1991 all together, guys. And if you don't have an account, it's easy and simple. Just go on your local internet device, whether it's Google Safari or if you're on your mobile, make an account. It's easy. All right. We've got some comments coming through now. Luke Yan, how's it going? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, Luke Yan. And Mopar727, that's good. This is my name, Peter. Yes, we know who you are, Peter, like ice creams. All right. So, in regards to All Elite Wrestling, there's a huge match card coming. Now, I was watching All Elite Wrestling, guys, I think the other night. They had this women's championship tournament. And I'm looking forward to this. I really am. Because I've been seeing, show 1 and show 2 on YouTube. Now, Hikaru Ishida is defending the women's world title at AEW Revolution on March the 7th. Now, whoever wins this tournament, Eliminator, will go on to face Hikaru Ishida. It's going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to the match card. And I'll just break that down for you two guys. Let's find out. Oh, got another comment. Oh. Hey, babe, it's me, Clay. Hey, bub. Hey, doing? My sexy mama. Yeah, just to let you know, I'm actually in a relationship with a beautiful girl on my tie. That was actually her. So let's break down the match card for Revolution and give some of my predictions on the podcast tonight. If you do like wrestling, that's good. It's not for everyone. But if you like other sports, let me know, because I've missed so much since the last episode. I do apologize, guys. Just had a lot going on now. I'm starting Insert 2 in business now. So 4 days. Doing E-Fed wrestling, which I kind of gave that up because kind of gone against the rules. But I don't know. I just miss doing the podcasting because I like talking about stuff that I love and music and so forth. And I like talking to the people, answering questions and that, All right. So the match card for AEW Revolution on Sunday, the March 7th, guys. Make sure you check it out on Fight TV or the local streaming server that you might use on the internet. All right, so here is the match card for AEW Revolution, ladies and gentlemen, and I am on YouTube right now, guys. So I just saw one of my mates was just at the front. He's probably watching me right now. Okay, so the first match card is on this card right now. The AEW World Championship Exploded Barbed Wire Death Match. Now, if you don't know what Exploded Death Match is, check it out. I was watching this old Japanese tape on YouTube, and it was Terry Funk going up against this Japanese wrestler. And I kid you not, I literally was so entertained and was so barbaric that when you put your opponent through the barbed wire, it just exploded. And this guy was like busting out with blood. I was like, holy shit, you know? So for this match, it's going to be Kenny Omega taking on Jon Moxley. The other match is going to be whoever wins the AEW Women's Championship Eliminator Tournament. Just give me a second. Got a bit of pop-ups coming on my computer. Hikaru Shida against the winner of the tournament. As well as we have a big money match. It will be Matt Hardy taking on Hangman Adam Page. Now, that is going to be an awesome match. For those three matches, there's more to come. Here's my prediction. I reckon Jon Moxley is going to win the barbed wire exploding death match to retain the AEW World title. I reckon Hikaru Shida could win the AEW Women's World title. The big money match, I would have to say Matt Hardy, because I love the Hardy Boys. They were like the greatest tag team of all time. And also, we've got a Face of the Revolution ladder match at Revolution. It will be the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes as he faces Scorpio Sky from SCU, taking on Penta L0M, which is Pentagon Jr., takes on the Murder Hawk Lance Archer or Ray Phoenix versus two mystery opponents. I wonder who they'll be. Also at AEW Revolution on Sunday, March 7th, we will see the AEW World Tag Team titles on the line as the Young Bucks takes on Chris Jericho and MJF. Now, for those two other matches I've announced, ladies and gentlemen, for the latter match, I'm hoping the Ray Phoenix, Pentagon Jr. or Lance Archer could win that. For the World Tag Team titles, I'm not really a big MJF fan. I think it's a bit of a tool. No offense to MJF, but I got one for you. I reckon the Young Bucks will retain that. And last but not least, there will be a street fight at AEW Revolution. Team Taz of Brian Cage and Ricky Starks taking on Sting and Darby Allin. Now, for that, it's going to be hard, my prediction for this one, because Brian Cage is a huge guy. And Ricky Starks is the next Rock. If I had to pick, I would have to go Sting and Darby Allin, because Sting was one of the all-time greats back in WCW, the NWA day. You know, his match that he's had with the Nature Boy Ric Flair, hands down the best. So yeah, my prediction would be Sting and Darby Allin, guys. All right, we're on YouTube right now, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to post a comment too as well. So, Elimination Chamber happened the other day, and I'm not too happy about it, the result, because I thought Drew McIntyre would retain the WWE World title, the WWE Championship. To have The Miz cash in the Elimination Chamber after 10 years to do it all over again is disgusting. I never liked The Miz. I've seen The Miz wrestle live. And last time I saw The Miz wrestle was at the Burswood Dome. It was 2011 War. It was the street fight match between Alex Riley and The Miz, where I almost got knocked out because I was right near it. Last time The Miz was WWE champion was in 2011, 10 years ago. And it's a shock to everyone. It really is a shock to everyone how The Miz decides to cash in and win the title that way. Now, there's been rumors going around too, ladies and gentlemen, that next week on Monday Night Raw, Bobby Lashley is going to take on The Miz for the WWE Championship. Now, Bobby Lashley was good back in the day. When he first debuted in 2005, this guy was like the next Brock Lesnar. This guy had it all. He had the physique, he had the charisma, he had everything. Now, what I'm concerned about is, why did they not have a match between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar? You know, back in their prime would be hands down the greatest match ever. Hands down. When Brock Lesnar debuted in WWE in 2002 after WrestleMania 18, this guy was jacked as hell. This guy would eat you alive. Could you imagine what it would have been like if Bobby Lashley debuted in 2002 and these two behemoths just collided? It would be phenomenal. It would be WrestleMania history. Instead of having Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar, we could have had Bobby Lashley and, you know, Brock Lesnar for the W title. But I think Brock Lesnar's done with wrestling now, and there's, you know, a lot of rumors going around now that Brock Lesnar's finished with wrestling. So it's pretty crazy, guys. It really, really is. All right, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break. And when we get back, we'll answer some of your questions. All right, we're going to play some non-copyright music for you right now, guys. So sit back, relax, have a wine, have a beer, whatever you're doing. This is the Josh Wine Show podcast.
Healthier, fitness tips, expert advice, and delicious healthy recipes. Going the Australian way.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are in me, yeah. It's time to see that I need you so much. It's time to see that I love you so much. Oh, na 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 na, oh, na na na, darling, I need your love. Oh, na 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 na, oh, na na na, darling, I need your love. When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are in me, yeah. It's time to see that
guys, we're back on the Josh Ryan Show podcast. All right, let's see if we can invite some guests on to the show. All right, if you have any questions, just send them my way and we'll do a bit of Q&A tonight. I'm just sending something through. Hope he'll allow me. All right, let's get to some of your questions. All right, from Mopast 727, are you still friends with Will? Which Will are you talking about? Okay, invite some people to be my guest on the show tonight. So we'll just wait for some people and hopefully we can get them on. Hope you're all having a good night, guys. So let's get to some questions. I'm just checking on my Facebook and see if anyone's commented or gave me some questions to answer on the show. So just bear with me, I'm going to get a photo so people can find out that I'm actually live. Just bear with me, guys. There we go. I could do this on my Facebook, actually. What do you guys reckon? I might actually do this on Facebook. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can try and add this onto Facebook. Yeah, I might have to end it. All right, give me a second, guys. I might do this for Facebook. Might get more people. All right, let's do it.